Should elephants have the same legal right to freedom as humans? It's a question now headed to the Hawaiʻi Supreme Court. A group of animal advocates say the Honolulu Zoo's 2 elephants are being unlawfully confined. As Nikki Schenfeld reports, the debate could reshape animal rights laws across the nation.
For decades, Mari and Vaigai have called the Honolulu Zoo home, but now they're at the center of a legal battle. The Non-Human Rights Project is asking the Hawaiʻi Supreme Court to recognize the elephants' rights to liberty and allow them to challenge their confinement through habeas corpus, a legal tool typically used to challenge unlawful detention.
As a human, you were born with an inalienable right to liberty, and we are trying to extend that right to the elephants and effectively have them relocated from the Honolulu Zoo to an elephant sanctuary where they would be able to maximize their inherent nature.
He says scientific evidence shows elephants are highly intelligent, autonomous animals capable of complex emotions, social bonds, and decision-making, and that the zoo cannot provide space and conditions that they need to thrive.
All we are asking the court to recognize is the elephants' single right to liberty, and what that would do is it would give them the opportunity to live as nature intended elephants to live.
The Non-Human Rights Project says both elephants were captured from the wild and gifted to Honolulu in the early 80s and 90s.
That is kind of sad. So they're not even arresting you, they're just normal elephants who were just taken. Wow, that took a turn. That took a turn. And I just saw them. I was like, oh my gosh, they're just standing there next to a pole.
Legal experts say the issue is more complicated than it sounds.
I think people in general, their natural reaction is, this is strange. An elephant is not a human being. An elephant cannot communicate his or her emotions or thoughts like human beings can. But it's not strange under the law.
She says the court will have to rely heavily on expert opinions.
An expert is going to have to explain how he or she understands what the elephant is communicating to that person. And that's difficult because from what I understand, they're swaying from left to right or they're moving their body in a certain way, but that really doesn't tell us much.
She says courts can decide who or what qualifies as a legal person under different laws.
It is a slippery slope to start giving human rights to animals or objects.
In a statement, the city said it's unable to comment on pending litigation, but says Mari and Vaigai have thrived at the zoo for the last 3 decades and that they receive exceptional care from staff. Nikki Schenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawaiʻi.